Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Shelly from Crafty Cottage Dreams. I'm popping on today to share my second guest design team project for Esme over at Crafty Me Shop over in her Facebook group. She holds sales every Friday. For the past 2 Saturdays, or for the past 2 weeks, it has been on a Saturday, which I'm extremely grateful for because then I get to shop. Fridays make it really hard for me because of work. But past couple of weeks, they've been on Saturday. If you're not a group member, I will post her link down below in the description box. Click on that link, pop on over, join her group. Lovely, creative ladies on there, design team members. They're also creative, and I'm super blessed and grateful that I can be a part of that. So, yeah, pop on over, guys. Every week she has a sale, and join the group if you're not already, a member. But anyway, I have my second guest design team, creativity here, and I just wanted to share it with you. It is a Victorian woman's altered altoid tin trinket of treasures, along with her mini journal and her beautiful shabby envelope that I created to hold her journal. And yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys. I finished it up today, and so I wanted to pop on and get it done, so next weekend when I have off, I can pretty much focus on, cleaning. Yeah, so let's get started, guys. So hopefully this video won't be too long, but I have this beautiful altered altoid tin that I obviously altered. It's so pretty. I love it. Here is the back. I did it in this beautiful paper, and I distressed it too with vintage photo. So it is all redone in this beautiful paper here that I love so much. It's so pretty. But here is the front, and it is using Crafty Me Shop's laces, trims, and so on and so forth. There's only a couple items that I did use from my stash. But anyway, I collaged the altoid tin, okay, in this beautiful paper. Beautiful, beautiful paper. So pretty. Distressed it in vintage photo. And then along the edges here, I did it in this beautiful Esme's beautiful French trim. And it looks like it has been tea stained. I did not tea stain that. Looks like she may have done that all around the edges. And then we have this beautiful, it's very layered, guys. But on the bottom of that tin is her beautiful, beautiful French embroidered. You can't see, I'm sorry. It's just a peekaboo. You may see a little bit there. Her beautiful French embroidered lace trim there. It's so pretty. And then I used her dangle trim here, which is also behind all these layers. And then underneath this layer, we have this beautiful chiffon trim here. I believe it's chiffon, but it's so pretty. So, so pretty here from Esme's shop. And again, her beautiful dangle trim here, which kind of dangles over the edge. And there's a part of her dangle trim here. It's so pretty. It looks like she had avocado dyed that. And then we have her blue, or not blue, her pink delicate floral trim around the edges of the box. The tin box here as well. So pretty. And then from my stash, I did add, oh, let's get to this here. And then we have a part of her beautiful, it's a baby pink. It looks like she may have sorry, I'm not in focus. Avocado dyed it as well. It's an applique. And then we have another, it's a sequin applique. And then another sequin applique here. So pretty. And then I just added a couple of doilies, small little mini doilies that I had in my stash here. And then we have her another, that same beautiful avocado dyed, just peekabooing applique, sequin applique trim there as well. So it's very layered. And then I added, I cut out a piece of her tea-dyed applique and pearl trim here. And then this beautiful shabby, I love this. It's so shabby, this trim that I received in my package. Beautiful rosette trim. And then I just kind of inked it up with vintage photo a little bit just to give it that aged look. And then I did add this brooch. I got this from Amy Love. Hi, Amy. She had a sale one time, and I purchased this along with a couple other items. I thought it fit perfectly on there. So pretty. I hope I'm in focus. And then I added this beautiful, beautiful blinged bow here, this pink blinged bow. I just thought it was so pretty, and this came from Esme's shop too. It's so pretty. I love Esme's bling. So that is the front cover. So beautiful. I love how it came out. So pretty. And then on the inside, if we open it up, we have a Victorian ladies trinket of treasures. And I did paper collage the whole inside of this tin and then distressed it along the edges. Before I did anything, I actually used gesso, which you can see along here, and distressed it a little bit, and then used the vintage, collaged it, and then used the vintage photo. But inside holds the Victorian ladies trinket of treasures. And this is the beautiful lace embroidered, French lace embroidered trim that I did use on the top here, which is hiding or peekabooing behind all those luscious layers from Esme's shop. But I did use the mini doily here. I did use this beautiful shabby rosette trim. I did ink the edges, the floral trim in vintage photo along with that little mini doily. And inside the box, you have all of her little photos of family members and her most treasured items here. And these are from Esme's shop. So that is a Victorian woman's trinket of treasures that holds her most precious items that are special to her. So I loved how this box came out. It's so super beautiful. I love it. And there you have it. A Victorian Woman's Trinket of Treasures. Isn't it pretty, guys? So that is that. And if you know, an altoid box isn't, you know, an altoid tin isn't very big. It measures probably 4 inches by 3 inches. So it's a small little tin. I love it. I love how it came out. It's so cute. And then I'm just going to set this over here. It's so pretty. And then I created this envelope here, which it holds her journal. And we'll go through that in a moment. But what I did with this is I used parchment paper. And then I just got it in the mail, I used Esme's beautiful silk fabric, embroidery fabric, and I Mod Podged that on top of the parchment paper so it would hold together, and then it gave it that also little bit of crunchiness and flexibility, but yet it'll be sturdy enough to hold up for upcoming years. And then I put the fabric on top of her beautiful silk embroidered. It's like the palest pink. It's beautiful. And I know it's kind of hard to tell, but you can still see the embroidery there. But yeah, so, and then I Mod Podged. Once I stuck it to the parchment paper, I put another layer of Mod Podge, and then I used this beautiful tulle fabric, dotted tulle fabric. I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, on top of the silk embroidered fabric. And then I Mod Podged that. So it's kind of a crunchy, very flexible, sturdy envelope. I thought it came out great. And then what I did was avocado dye a beautiful applique. This was part of this applique here, but I cut it up and I just put a piece here, and I avocado dyed everything on here. And then from that applique, which is part of that applique, had little florals. So I added some florals here from that applique. And and down here is the rest of that applique, which is right here. So it was one applique here, but I just cut them up in bits and pieces and put one to accent the back of this envelope. And then from the floral, I put the florals here. And then I put that piece down there. And then I used this gorgeous, and I didn't cut this one up, but it's a beautiful floral heart applique here on the front cover, on the top fold of that envelope. And then I received these beautiful floral appliques. They came in a pack. Oh, I don't have them in me. Darn. They came in a pack of 12, and they were from a couple weeks. I got them in the mail, and I used that, and I avocado dyed it. And then these floral leaves here, these came from this applique, that one applique, which I cut up. So that was one, this was one, and the leaves here were one too. So, and I just used the leaves to go on top of this avocado dyed floral, beautiful sheer floral applique, and I put it underneath here, well, on top of the flower. And then I added one of Esme's beautiful pearl flower here with some plural centers and some bling. And I really loved how it came out. It's so pretty. Everything is using Crafty Me Shop, fabric, bling, and appliques. And then all I did was Velcro. I used Velcro here just to be able to open and shut it. And there you can see the parchment paper. And it opens right up here. And this will obviously hold her journal, so she can take it on her travels. So I think it came out really super pretty and super cute. Super pretty. I love it. And I love the little bit of crunchiness and flexibility, but yeah, it's stiff enough to hold up to. You can see that a little bit of that embroidery popping through that beautiful tulle. So pretty. So that is her fabric envelope to hold her journal. Now let's go through the journal, guys. So pretty. I love how that came out. And here is her journal. And it measures about 4.5 inches by almost 3 inches, a little over. No, it's about 2.5 inches. Her little cute little journal. So I used this fabric tool from Esme's shop just to wrap, because it's chunky. It's a little chunky for a small journal. Her fabric, I just tore a strip of it off and used it to tie a bow around the journal. And this is the front cover of the journal. And here's the back. I did use my Chanel fabric as the base. And here I used that same very shabby rosette trim here. Inked it in Vintage Photo to give it a little bit of an aged look. I used the same trim, shabby rosette trim. And then I used on the journal here too. And then her beautiful French pink trim here, I used on the side of the journal for binding. And then these beautiful appliques here, pearl appliques here, that I used one there, and I used one here. And then I tied a bow with that tulle fabric. And then I just had bits and pieces from my stash that I use because I love the frayed edge look. And it's from a dress, a baby pink dress. Excuse me. A blush pink dress that I had. And I've been using up the, fragments from that. And I love the frayed shabby look. So that is the front and back cover. So we're going to move along to the front page. Here is the front page. So pretty. And then here is that sequined applique. Here it's a floral. So pretty. It's so sparkly. I love it. And I ordered some more of it. It was part of this and this in the back. So I just cut them up in pieces. And here's another one right there on the page. And then I added, again, that tulle trim and added a bow. And here is that beautiful lace French embroidered trim here I used to make a pocket. One of Esme's beautiful rosettes that she sells from her shop. And in the back, you can see her beautiful pink French trim. And that trim is pretty big. It was a pretty big piece. About 4¼ inches long. So that covers that whole page, as you can see here. And then we have a couple photos, and then we have a little, so cute, a little postal. Look at how cute that is. So, and that'll fit right in this, right inside this pocket, as I struggle to get it back in. There it goes. That is from her travels. And then I added another of those little mini postal ephemera there. And I have, it's from Shabby Art Boutique, from February's kit. Some beautiful rose floral there. So that is the first page. Oh no, and then I lined, here is from her tea-dyed French trim here. I added on the edge of that page. So pretty. And then here is the second page. I backed it with, again, my Chanel fabric. And then I used Esme's beautiful Crafty Me Shop lace trim here to go on top of that trim. Chanel fabric, I mean, sorry. And then for my stash, I added a mini doily and made it a pocket. And here she has a portrait and of a family member. And here is another postcard from her travels. And over here, I used that same beautiful rosette trim, which I also used on her little trinket box all the way around in there. You can see a peekaboo in there in the corner. And then I added another postcard. I added some frayed trim from my dress, which you'll see throughout this journal too, because I just like the look of the fray. I just like it. So another rosette from Esme's shop. And I added another floral there and another postcard. And then on the third page, we are using that beautiful, I did use my, some Battenberg white fabric that I had for the backing. And then I used Esme's beautiful tulle trim. On top of that, here again, I added that frayed from a dress. From my dress, I just love the frayed edged look. And then I added one of Esme's rosettes from her shop. And then for my stash, I had some crochet trim here in beige. I added it on the edge here. You can see a peekaboo in there. Another postcard from her travels. Another rose ephemera piece from Shabby Art Boutique. And then I used the same crocheted fabric here. I made a pocket. Over here, I added a bow. And that is from, you know, from my dress. You'll see it throughout this journal, mini journal here. Another postcard from her travels. She has a little hanky in here, a little miniature hanky, which I just made out of my Battenberg trim. Isn't it cute? It's her little hanky. And then she has a couple of ephemera pieces in here of family members from her travels. And that just sits right inside. along with her little hanky. We'll put it back in there. I just thought it was cute. Cute idea. There. So that is that. I thought it came super cute. I hope I'm really in focus. I'm so focused trying to show you guys the journal that this is the tiniest journal that I think I've ever done. So it was a little bit challenging for me because it was so small. Okay, on this page, I did back it up with my Chanel fabric. Again, I used Esme's beautiful Crafty Me Shop fabric lace here in the back or on top of the Chanel fabric. And then I had this heart applique from my stash. I used it as a pocket. Another postcard from her travels. And, you know, from Shabby Art Boutique. A rose here. And then she has some more photos here of family members right inside that tucks inside there. And then over here, again, another postcard from her travels and another rose ephemera from Shabby Art Boutique. And then from Esme's shop, we have this beautiful, beautiful trim here. It looks like she may have tea dyed it. It's so beautiful right on the edge here. So that is that page. And then on this page, I did use my Battenberg fabric as the backing. I used Esme's tulle trim to go over that. And then here, if you can see on the edge of this journal, I use this beautiful Crafty Me Shop. It's really dainty. It's so pretty. Trim there, vintage trim. And then from Shabby Art Boutique, I have a rose here, but I made it into, and another postcard with her travels, but I made this into like a pocket, like an upside down pocket. She has another little like, picture, photo of family, little mini postcard from her travels, which sits right underneath there. And over here, again, I made a little doily pocket again. I added a rosette here from Esme's shop. Again, another Battenberg hanky, which I tea stained. And again, a couple photos from her travels. And we'll stick that back in there. Let me get that back in there. I just think that is so cute to add, make a little hanky out of a Battenberg trim. So, and then on top of here, I just have that frayed fabric from my stash, from a dress that I use. So that is my journal, guys. And this is, of course, the back page. It is very chunky. So that is the last page. I think it came out super cute. Show you again. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. I had so much fun creating these miniature things. It was a challenge, but, you know, I did it. I thought it was super cute. Using all of Crafty Me Shop laces, trim, and bling, and fabric. So pretty. It's very shabby. Sits in there like that. So pretty. And here is this page. I just love, absolutely love this beautiful French lace embroidered trim. Look at the detail on that. I made it into a pocket. Can you see that, guys? It's so pretty. And I'm always loving her tulle fabric. And this bling is to die for. Like this applique, the sequin applique. If you guys see this in her shop, grab it. It's great. All right, guys. That is my guest design team project. My second one for Crafty Me shop. I'm really pleased with how it came out. It's super cute. And her little, she needs her little tool to go through her treasures. So there you have it. A Victorian ladies altered altoid tin of trinkets and treasures, along with our very beautiful shabby Victorian envelope and our very shabby journal. So that is my second guest design team project for Esme over at Crafty Me Shop. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think down below in the description box. Again, I will post Esme's Facebook group along with her YouTube channel down below in the description box. It's getting dark, guys. Time for me to go. All right, until next time, much love and hugs, and have a great day. Bye.